بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. My dear sister Rahma, first of all, I could not avoid coming today, but actually I'm not feeling well at all. But because of the importance of this debate, I said I'm not going to let down my sister and the other sisters. I must attend. Alhamdulillah, much has been said here today. For somebody who has been working within the civil society over the last 40 years, there's a lot of admiration that I can see from the presentation and the talk that has been given here today. For those of you who might remember, we started what was called the Crescent of Hope in Kenya way back, I think in the 90s, early 90s. And we did not have any experiences. We moved out of emotions. We are moved to start the organization. At that particular time, for those people who can remember, quickly, I'll have a few minutes.
Go ahead.
So there was a drought in northern Kenya and southern part of Ethiopia, and there was the collapse of the Somali government and the refugees who came from Somalia. The northern part of the country was crowded with all these needy people who turned out to be millions. I remember I went on a fact-finding rapid assessment mission to Garis, to Wajir, Mandera, and Sololo. When I was in Wajir, we visited the camp of the displaced people. I was with the head of UNICEF, and I was with Mohammed Ali. For those of you who can remember, for the former minister. I completely collapsed. The trauma was so heavy on me. I completely collapsed. I had to be picked up and taken to the hotel. I couldn't stand what I saw. So for those of you who get involved in this thing and you see these things, you understand what it means to sacrifice your time and sacrifice your life and your resources to come and attend this thing, because you see it daily on a daily basis. Unfortunately, most of the members of the society don't see. If you're talking about Elwaq Mzehache or Mama Habiba, the people in Elwaq are not even aware of that. I can assure you, 90% are not aware. If they were aware, they would be responding to it. So it's very good that actually you're highlighting these things, and I hope more people will have access to this information. Finally, I can tell you something, and I'm glad today we are sitting with somebody who was working with me. Captain Mohammed Nur was with us those days. When we started this organization, particularly the Crescent of Hope, we started without a penny. 1 shilling we did not have. Purely out of the emotion, serve the people, do something. I walked to the head of the WFP woman who was here by then, and I told them, my people are dying. The story is very long, I cannot relate all of it. Then she said, I'll give you 400 tons, but transport is on you. We do not have money for the transport. So you can imagine, we got the food, but we don't have money for transport. I went around, some of the people sitting in this room, where I approached them, but finally Allah opened up the door for us. What's important why I bring this issue, your success is not based on your efforts. Your success is going to be based on your commitment, your sincerity in this matter. Are you doing this thing, alhamdulillah, as part of your faith, as part of sadaqah to please Allah, or you are doing this thing to promote yourself or to promote the organization or to get the publicity? Don't take me wrong, I'm not saying that actually that's what you are doing, but I'm just telling you the sincerity must always be there. Allah will open up the doors for you. Finally, Sheikh Daya was sitting here. He was leading a very major organization, Africa Muslim Majlis, which was one of the biggest one. Today, the resources are not there. So I'm also glad that you are not looking for resources outside the country or from major organizations. As was said clearly here, very eloquently, it is a cup of tea and the little bit that you keep behind from the same society, from the community. So please, let's support them 100%. I'm also involved, and in other things probably I'll come back to you looking for donations, but in this one I'm with you. I will contribute whatever I can. Wassalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.